Senator Richard Blumenthal, 77, to undergo surgery after breaking leg. Connecticut Sen. Blumenthal is set to undergo surgery on Sunday. Connecticut Sen. Richard Blumenthal is expected to undergo surgery on Sunday after fracturing his femur. The Connecticut Democrat fractured his femur during a mishap at the victory parade for the UConn men's basketball team on Saturday, News 12 Connecticut reported. The Huskies won the men's NCAA basketball national championship earlier this week. According to the outlet, someone was taking a video of the 77-year-old senator during the parade and fell on top of him, which caused the injury. Senator John Fetterman talks mental health post-hospitalization. Message right now isn't political. John Fetterman says he's making up for lost time after 6-week hospitalization at Walter Reed to address his mental health. Senator John Fetterman, DPA, was recently interviewed about his mental health at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center in Bethesda, Maryland, just days before returning home from a 6-week stay. Fetterman flipped the pivotal Pennsylvania seat blue in defeating the Trump-endorsed Republican Dr. Mehmet Oz in November despite suffering a stroke ahead of Election Day. Just a month after being sworn into Congress in January, however, Fetterman soon checked himself into Walter Reed for depression in mid-February, notably on his eldest son's birthday. "I will be going home. It will be the first time ever to be in remission with my depression," Fetterman recently told CBS News Sunday Morning anchor Jane Pauley on camera. "And I can't wait to see what it really feels like, to take it all in, and to start making up any lost time. I found Sen." Fetterman hopeful, optimistic, ready to return to the United States Senate and his role as a dad, Pauley said in the introduction to the 10-minute segment aired Sunday. At 6'8", Fetterman is still a formidable man despite 2 serious assaults on his health in less than a year. He suffered a stroke in May, and after a private struggle for years, in mid-February, he entered Walter Reed for treatment of depression. "We talked there 2 days before he went home. He had markedly reduced motivation and drive," David Williamson, a neuropsychiatrist and medical director at Walter Reed, said of when he began treating the senator. "The RPM in the brain, how fast you think and how clearly you think, is very substantially degraded when patients get depressed. It's reversible?" Pauley asked. "It's certainly reversible, yes," Williamson said. In a sit-down interview, Pauley noted how Fetterman took the debate stage after his stroke. "The debate performance was not you at your best. Was that fair?" she asked. "If I'm in the race, and I made the decision to stay in the race, it's important that I show up for debate knowing that it would be challenging. And that's what we did," Fetterman said. "It's like you just won the biggest race in the country, and the whole thing about depression is, objectively you may have won, but depression can actually convince you that you lost," Fetterman explained of what happened after the election victory. "And that's exactly what happened. And that was the start of a downward spiral." Blumenthal was said to be in good spirits while speaking to News 12 Connecticut on the phone Saturday night. Blumenthal's office did not immediately respond to a request for comment from Fox News Digital. Blumenthal is currently serving in his 3rd term in the United States Senate after being elected in 2011. Tens of thousands of people gathered in Hartford, Connecticut on Saturday to celebrate this year's UConn basketball team, West Hartford News reported.